the dawn, the sun begins to rise. With my shovel in my hand, I'll chase that golden prize. Each step's a treasure found, a story waiting to unfold. In a wild and rugged land, where legends are told. The hills are whispering, calling out my name. With dreams of gleaming nuggets, I'm wild and untamed. There's golden in their hills, oh can't you see? With picks and shovels we'll create our legacy. It's not just the treasure, it's the thrill of the chase. With every trail we wander, we find our rightful place.
Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday. I hope it is April 23rd. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's just see who's hanging out here in the chatty room. Paul, hello Paul, you're first. Guy, Carl, hello Guy. Janon, have I got a story to tell you? Josh Cooper, hello. Julianne Berry. Mark Marabella, Mark Nye. Let's see, where's Lisa at? She's in here.
I left. I'm not
Lisa.
here.
Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad.
I'm fighting fires right now.
You're what?
I'm fighting fires.
You're fighting fires?
Yeah.
Oh, I am so tired.
I'm right in the thick of the fire.
Did your dolls not make it? I haven't moved the dolls yet, Janon. Look, it hasn't been gotted up yet, but give me time.
Yeah, just watch your ass. Self.
So I'm in my new office, and I just barely got the computer and internet put together just in time, and just started decorating and setting things together. So, cheers, everybody! Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I gotta tell you a story, Janon. So you know, I really enjoy a good 805 beer, but once I switched over to NA, Corona has a good NA. It's not bad. They taste just like a real Corona too. So I was in Walmart last week, and they had 805s in the NAs. And I said, you're shitting me, 805 in NAs? I said, I got to get some of those. They're in a 6-pack. And when I took it off the shelf, I happened to look at it, and it said $33. I said, for a 6-pack, $33? So I went up to the lady with them, and I said, can you scan this? Tell me what this price is. And she did. She said $33. And I said, that is insane. The regular one don't even cost that much. So I don't know what the story was or what was going on, but if there was a misprint or something. But Lisa said she looked it up on her thing, and that's what it was too.
Yeah,
so that's insane.
Yeah. Yes, Janon, I am very close to the fires. I'm 8 miles away from the fires. My daughter and her husband got evacuated last night, so they came over here with the 3 cats and the dog and spent the night, but they were able to go back to their house today because they're 4 miles from the fire. But yeah, it's supposed to be 40% contained. I had power last night. I got my power back. Most people didn't get power back till this afternoon, probably around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yeah, there's ash everywhere. There was ash on my car this morning. There's ash on my balcony. It just smells smoky. And if I look out my living room window, you can see the plumes of smoke. Yeah.
What you doing, Ribby? Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Not pretty. Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, very scary.
I'm gonna be a star. Let me say hi to everybody.
Hi, Rivi.
Say hello, everybody. How you doing? How y'all doing? My name's River. Yeah. I want to do. Patty cake.
All right, enough.
Okay. There you go. Anyways, let's see what's happening. Did you see gold took a serious ass drop right when I was getting excited? Let's check it out right now. Current market price. Oh, it went back up a little bit. Man, it went down almost $100. Right now, gold is 33.1490. That's still pretty good. Man, it went over 3,400 the other day. Whew. Silver is 33.68. Platinum is 983. And your favorite copper is
That's not my favorite.
oh, rhodium.
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 Mm-hmm.
5,875. And that you're up to date.
Okay, very nice. So
Hi.
let me ask you this question, Jack Tucker.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm not going to ask you this question now. I'm going to tell you. Do you know what today's national day is today?
It's National Drink Your Beer Day.
No, it's National Picnic Day.
I don't have a picnic.
Yeah, we had National Picnic Day at work today. They gave us all kinds of snackables and whatever, and then the big people from corporate came in and they bought us lunch because there was maybe 50 people in the whole store today, as far as workers go. Everybody called out because there's still people who couldn't get there. But yeah. So anyway, today is National Picnic Day. It's also National Take a Chance Day.
Take a chance.
Uh-huh. National Lost Dog Awareness Day.
Good thing my dog's right here, so.
National Talk Like Shakespeare Day.
Hello, everybody.
I didn't know that that's how Shakespeare talked. And it's also, here's one for you, National Cherry Cheesecake Day.
Oh, God, you know what? That would sound so good. I would love some cherry cheesecake right
Cherry
now.
cheesecake does sound good.
I would like blueberry cheesecake. I would like chocolate cheesecake. I would just like cheesecake
Cheesecake is good.
and coffee.
Okay. Famous birthdays today. So the reason why it's Talk Like Shakespeare Day is because today was William Shakespeare's birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's dead.
How old would he been?
Oh, wow. Hundreds of years old.
Really, that old?
Well, yeah.
That's pretty old.
Yeah. It was
It's ABBA Day.
one of your favorite people his birthday is today.
Henry Winkler.
I didn't know that Henry Winkler was one of your favorite people.
Hey.
No, but this person was also in a TV show.
Charlie Chaplin.
No, she was in One Day at a Time.
Oh, Valerie Bertinelli.
That is correct.
Ding, 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 ding,
That
ding.
is correct. Today
Okay.
is her birthday. It's also Shirley Temple's
John
birthday.
Cryer. Huh? Shirley Temple.
It's just Shirley Temple's birthday.
Prospector
John
Pete.
Cena's birthday today. Lots of people were born today. Yeah.
Prospector Pete made it. Congratulations. Take a chance on me, ABBA. Yeah. Okay. Huh. So there's some guys from New York. They flew out, rented the cabin, stayed for about a week, went out on the claim, did some mining. Then they got a claim up by Phoenix area. They went out there, spent a night out there. They got some really good gold. I mean, they got good gold. And so he said, I haven't had a beer in forever. He said, I used to love drinking Coronas. I said, well, Corona's got an NA. So when he went to town, he said, no way. So when he went to town, he came back with a 6-pack bottles of Coronas. And he says, here, I'll drink one with you. And he tasted it. And he said, oh, my gosh. He said, this tastes just like a Corona. I wouldn't know the difference. Put a little salt and lime in it.
How do you do that in a can?
Oh, you can still stick the lime in it. Put the lime in the can and say, Corona.
Remember when we went to that Pirates restaurant? I think that's what it was called, the Pirates restaurant there in Parker.
Yeah, they put their Corona in the margarita.
In that, yeah.
Yeah, they have a special attachment to do that. And so as you drink your margarita, it gets a little sip of Corona. My Corona. Anyways, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times. What else is happening?
What else is happening? Let me see. Well, Not a lot happened this day in history, but I can give you just a couple of little things. In 1789, that was, probably close to the year you were born. In 1789, President-elect George Washington moves into Franklin House in New York, and that was the first official residence of a U.S. president. Was Franklin House in New York, not the White House, but Franklin House in New York.
So you're telling me that I'm old then, huh?
Yeah.
Uh, so anyways, these guys from New York, they got back this morning and called me and said they made it back home. So
Did they fly or did they drive?
they flew.
Oh,
So
that's cruel, Paul. There was not a big run on marshmallows in New Jersey. That was cruel.
because of the fires.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Well,
that's funny right there.
yeah.
That's a real and hot dogs too.
Well, so far we've been pretty lucky. Nobody has died, and only one structure has been demolished. But other than that, no, we've been pretty lucky. These firefighters know what the hell they're doing, and they came from every town imaginable. I mean, trucks and all you heard last night was sirens.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, all I've been doing these last days is moving stuff. So I brought another big ass load today, and yeah,
did you bring everything in?
no, there's still some stuff left out there still.
How come?
Uh, some things are too heavy. I brought the piano, and I didn't move that in yet because that's pretty heavy. I don't know how I'm going to get it off the trailer and brought in. I'll figure it out though somehow.
Oh, maybe you need some help.
Yeah, maybe somebody will drive by and I can flag them down.
There's an idea.
When the mail lady comes by, I can stop her.
She might help you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you help me? Can you assist me?
The UPS driver with everything that you're receiving.
Yeah. FedEx came. He just threw the table on the porch. I have not detected the yard yet, but I do have my detector here to do that, and I plan to do that. And I have a roller magnet to get rid of a lot of the junk that's all around here. The little, different screws I find all over and stuff
Oh, I
like
hated
that.
doing that. I
This
hated
dirt,
roller
this
bag.
dirt is kind of like it's not regular dirt that you find out in the desert. It's more of that decomposed granite, which is a very good sign for gold. So there could be gold
You
nearby.
think?
Ooh, where's a
Wouldn't that be
possibility?
nice? That would be something.
I thought I'd going to go out back and dry wash, or at least get me some buckets of dirt and bring them back here and dry wash.
Mm,
I'm going to do that and see if there's any gold nearby.
interesting.
But I am very tired, so I got back yesterday and spent all day loading up again, and then drove out here. Got here this afternoon and started unloading a bunch of stuff. And man, I am exhausted. I am all ready for bed already. So next week, that's why there's no guest, because I didn't know if I'd even have internet. So as soon as I got back here, the first thing I had to do was climb up on the roof and install the Starlink. And then I had to change the address. I had to drill a hole in the wall to put the cords through. So I think I got to go to Walmart tomorrow
Oh, me too.
and get some foam spray to fill in all the holes. But I can't disconnect the trailer until I get the stuff off it. So maybe I won't go till the following day.
Yeah. Unless somebody comes by to help you early.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. So maybe next week we'll get old Daryl. Daryl's writing a new book, so we'll have to get Daryl on to talk about his new book that he's writing, and yeah, and I'll have my office put more together.
I would hope so. And maybe by next week you'll be all moved in.
Oh, I don't know. There's still so much to get.
Is there really?
Oh, there's still boxes galore there and trailers and And then eventually I got to bring the camper and the dump trailer.
Where is all that going to go?
I would tell you, but you'd probably not like my answer. As you
And
always
I would tell
say,
you something, but I don't want to
yeah,
embarrass you in front of all your
yeah,
constituents.
you always say to me, it'll go in the backyard. That's what I got to do too. There's some padlocks on the hoarder. I can't help it. There's but everything I have I use. But there's some padlocks on the gates to get to the back, and they never had the keys to them. They lost the keys, so I did bring my Ryobi grinder, and I did get a cut off blade. So I've got to see if I can cut those locks off.
Why am I frozen?
Because you're in time.
I'm frozen.
You are frozen
Why?
in time. You're frozen in time. You're in the matrix.
What am I, Keanu Reeves?
I don't know why you're frozen.
Why am I frozen?
I don't know. Something to do with your video.
It's something to do with your crap.
It's nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything. I'm fine. Ooh.
Well, I didn't do anything.
You're frozen in time.
All right, well then, goodbye.
Well, no, you can't leave. Everybody's just looking at your picture and listening.
Yeah, no. It's very
So,
freaky. Let me go out and come back in.
I'm going to hook up the karaoke system soon.
Yeah, okay.
Make
sure the windows are closed.
You're going to leave and come back?
Yeah.
Let me remove you, see if I can do it here. See, now you're black. Do you hear me, Lisa?
I do.
Yeah, now you're all black screened again.
Okay, so let me go out and come back in.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Or petrified. Whew, man, I thought you'd never leave. Whew, baby. So, yeah, I'll get my background together there. Give me a new background. I got a lot of stuff still to bring, but I won't god the room up with a bunch of gold pans and all that type of stuff. I'll make it a little more better. I'll make it a little more better, as old Master J would say. We make it better. We make it more better. Stuck in amber. Yeah. I guess you can't get back in. So anyway, it ain't going to be too long of a show here, just because we're going to take off. And we just had to come in to say hola and see how you guys are all doing. So we'll see what Lisa has to say. Mo better. That's right, Jay. Mo better. It's mo better. Hey, Jay, did you ever get moved? Are you still in the house? Are you still selling and moving on, or what's your deal? Just still hanging out? Still in kind of a limbo mode? Not sure what's going on. What? You're in Virginia? Did you move to Virginia? Or are you just visiting? Virginia? You're back there with some Civil War. Sold everything? So you finally sold the house then, huh? And is that where you moved? Is back to Virginia? Wow. I'll have to give you a call, and you'll have to give me the scoop of everything. Oh, you're looking for a home in Virginia? Virginia, we know somebody else that lives in Virginia. That's near some Civil War stuff. You're homeless. You're never homeless, Jay. You're never homeless. You sold your RV, huh? You used to have an RV. Oh, Lisa's trying to come back in. There's Lisa there.
Okay.
Hey, where's Peter and Raina live at?
In Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Virginia. Okay, so they live in Fredericksburg. Jay moved to Virginia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I live out of my truck. Uh, what's the wife doing, Jay? Janon, any plans to travel once you get settled? Yes, I have plans to travel. I want to go exploring. I want to go mining. I want to get some gold. I want to play. Those are all in my plans. She's sleeping
In the truck?
in the truck. she's in the front part of the truck, and you're in the back part of the truck. Jay.
It's got to be uncomfortable with Jay's back.
Oh, in the hotel. Okay, gotcha. Looking for a house. I'm sure you'll find something. It's got to be just that perfect house. Best Western. I'll have to
Why'd
give
you
you
pick Virginia?
the what?
Why did he pick Virginia?
I don't know. Why did you pick Virginia? Just because it was on the other side of the country?
On my side.
Yeah. So that means now when I make my trip to Virginia, that means now I'll have to come and visit you in Virginia.
And you
Now,
can
now I
visit
know
Jay and Peter and Raina.
I've been all over. Yeah, now I know two people live over. So you just been all over looking for someplace, and right now you're in Virginia. Do you think that's where you're going to end up? Is in Virginia, or do you think you're just passing through? You started in Idaho. Oh, that's funny. You went north, and then you went east, and clear over to the other part of the world. Yeah, good old Virginia. Does it snow in Virginia? It gets very cold, doesn't it? You got beaches over there too. Go metal detecting those beaches. That's what I'd be doing. I'd go for some Civil War stuff. Mike Bush, hello. Headed up the East Coast now. Whoa, you're going
Oh,
up.
so you can come and see me.
Prospector Pete. Uh, gotta go. It's 82 today. Well, it's only 87 here. So that's where I moved to is Kingman. Uh, so you don't know where you're going to settle yet, Don Jay. You're just traveling until you find something that strikes your fancy, and that's going to become home, huh? As long as you don't head to a state like Washington or I don't know. There's a lot of people headed for Pennsylvania. Yeah, you become a Steeler fan. Where's my Steeler stuff? Oh, I got my Steeler stuff stuffed somewhere. I'll have to put it all over the walls. Mark Nye, hello. Sounds like a Johnny Cash song. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. That's right. Yep. Well, good luck to you, Jay, and all your travels, man. Yes, Mike, I am in Kingman. I moved to Kingman. Yay! Arkansas was nice. Yeah.
We didn't like Arkansas
How come?
because everybody had those shelters for the tornadoes.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want to live by Tornado Alley and all of that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
we
like
didn't
Florida.
like Arkansas.
Yeah, Florida has the alligators, and I wouldn't like that. You'd be out in a park one time, just kind of sleeping, relaxing, and all of a sudden, freaking an alligator would be chomping on you. I wouldn't like that. And then all the tornadoes, I wouldn't like that either. Mega Silver Slacker. I'll let you know when I land. All right, Jay. Well, hey, safe travels, buddy. You guys be safe out there. It's a rough world out there. Over 8,000 miles so far. Wow.
That's a lot.
That is.
Mike Bush wants to know if you're off Stockton Hill.
I am not off Stockton Hill. I'm up closer to Valley Vista, off of 66. You know, I get my kicks on Route 66. Did you know that? That's what I need here. I need a great big one of them Route 66 signs. I could probably find one. I bet you people see them on the highways and they all take them.
Yeah. Had you only known, you probably could have gotten one in Quartzsite this year.
Oh, maybe I can still look. Cool, yeah. Oh, Andy Devine. Yeah, that's my exit. I exit off Andy Devine to come this way. Yes, I do. I'm closer to what's that? Antares Road, so I can get to Meadview quickly. So yeah, but it's nice. Still settling in. So just a lot to do, a lot to clean up, a lot to organize. Did you get the reel to reel working? Uh, well, this reel to reel works. That one I found in that thrift store, it it works, but it's just kind of got a clicking sound, which I can't figure out why it's got a clicking sound. But the price of what they're selling for on eBay, I'm probably just going to put it on eBay or something, and I'll get rid of it. See what I can get out of it. I'm sure I can get more than what I paid for it. So I'll become a thrift store picker. Yeehaw! I'll have more junk than we know what to do with.
You already do.
Watch out for the cows on the way up to Meadview. How do you know the cows are at Meadview? They're all over the highway.
What, like the donkeys?
You know, if you go like California side, from over there by the Colorado River, Parker and
Uh-huh.
Havasu area, there's signs all over that say, watch out for donkeys.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get hit, and then they call the donkey ambulances.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard the donkey ambulance?
I have.
You can tell when the donkey ambulances are coming because ee-aw, ee-aw, ee-aw. Yeah, that was dumb. They had those cow signs on the way to Meadview. Never seen a sign to watch out for cows. Roberto Garcia, hello. They sell gold there sometimes. Yes, they do. Jack, you need to buy the lot next to you for all your valuables. I do. I do need to buy it as soon as I get all my stuff settled and know. So let me tell you this story here, Mark. So you remember the one light didn't turn off. It was always on, and I thought it was in the switch, the dimmer switch. So I took the dimmer switch apart, and it seemed to work fine. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Uh, oh, excuse me. So took the dimmer switch apart. It wasn't in there. So I figured, you know what? I'm tired of the light just being on all the time. So I'm just going to disconnect the wires on the bulb. So I climbed up there and grabbed it. And when I went to turn it, it arced. It sparked. I thought, whoa, that's not good. But hey, it shut off. So I thought, wow, I blew something up. So I got down and the dimmer switch worked perfectly. So I figured something's not right. So I took it all apart, took it down. Their wiring, I don't know what the hell they did, but they somehow must have arced the wires together, and that's why the thing wasn't working. It was just stuck on all the time, grounded on or something. So now, thank you, Jesse James. So now the fan doesn't work. The light works, but the fan doesn't work. And the switch to turn the fan off and on, so I don't know what's going on there. So I took that switch apart. Switch looks like it's fine. I don't know what they did in the wiring of that. I'm thinking that maybe they hooked the fan into the light, because generally it's a fan. The fan's what works first, and then you add a light kit. But I don't know. So I still got to play with that so I can get a fan working there. It is scary because I could have started a fire or something. Anyways, that's all we got to yak about. You got to yak about anything, Lise?
I do not.
You do not?
I do not. I have nothing to yak about.
No? Well, be safe up there in those fires.
Well, I plan on it. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm 8 miles from the fire, so it's not here. And the fact that see, it was the power company. It wasn't like that something happened. The power company turned off the power to aid the firefighters. So that's why nobody had any power, because there's a power plant right close by where the fires are.
That's right. My backyard electrician. these electricians don't know crap. They, I don't know who screwed around with this place, but they. So then I get my internet. So I came in the office here. I plugged in the modem and everything, and then I had the computer out in the living room, and my internet's not working. I'm thinking, what the hell? And I kept screwing with the settings on my computer, trying to figure out why the internet's not working. Then all of a sudden it dawned on me, I wonder if it's even turned on. So I came back in because this room doesn't have a light. So it's a lamp where you got to plug something in, a lamp, and it's on a switch. So I'm thinking I had to turn it on to make the modem come on, the internet. So I came and did that, and then all of a sudden I had internet.
Lo and behold.
Lo and behold, if something don't work, you just got to start backtracking to figure out why the hell it don't work.
This is very true.
Mark Nye wants to know, when are you coming back?
Soon.
Soon. Cheers, everybody. All right, anybody got any questions? Anybody here? I heard there's a new MindLab metal detector coming out. I don't know what's going on. I don't hear anything anymore. I'm out of the loop of everything. But all that I know.
You didn't move to Siberia.
The what?
I said you didn't move to Siberia. Why are you out of the loop of everything?
Because I've been busy moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mr. MindLab don't know. No, Mr. MindLab, he says, Mr. MindLab says, I got moving on my mind and other stuff on my mind. I don't have time to know what's going on in that world. All I know, somebody sends me an email and they say, hey, Jack, how much does whatever cost? I say, oh, I didn't know. Let me find out. Then I have to call the reps and say, hey, I heard there's a new detector coming out. Updated Manticore. Did they update a Manticore? I think you can update the software for the Manticore. That's a machine actually I have with me here to detect the yard with, the Manticore. I haven't brought up all my machines yet, but that's in my next travel. I'll do another trip this weekend and go get a bunch more stuff. I still have a few more trips back and forth. It's only from the campground to here, it's just about a 3-hour drive. A 3-hour drive.
Well, maybe Gilligan will go with you.
The cars were getting fast. The fuel stations were gone. If it weren't for my fast truck, well, I would. All right, that's all I got to say. Anybody else got to say anything? You got to say anything you wanted to yak about anything, Lisa?
I do not.
You get to use your deep seeker detector. I have not yet used my deep seeker detector. That deep seeker detector is like $6,000 or $4,000. I hate to even take it out of the box. I was wondering if I should keep it or sell it. Because once I take it out, that sucks. Holy crap, yuck. I thought it was closer. No, yeah, so it's a 3-hour drive. So I go there, then I got to load up, then I got to turn around, come back the next day. So, yeah.
It's good for you. It keeps you
Adios,
healthy.
Jay. Adios, Julia. You guys, all right, everybody. You guys all take care.
Everybody's tired of you.
I know they're all tired of me yakking. So, you guys, all let me find it. Let me find an exit video. I will play Jack's song out of here. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Good night,
to our
everybody.
nonsense. We'll catch you guys next week. You guys all be safe out there. Remember, it is a very, very rough world. Thanks, everybody. See y'all.
Jack's got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won. With friends beside him, he's never alone. Through valleys and mountains, they've made it their home. Treasure comes in the memories we make, In the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. They ride the ATV through the wide open plains, laughing and shouting, forgetting the pains. The wind on their faces, a taste of pure freedom. In the heart of Arizona, they know they'll beat 'em. Life's a wild ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. Lots of hills ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. So here's to the gold in the lives that we hold. Jack's got his friends, and that's worth more than gold.